RBN Radio.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Alright, we back. RBN show. Battle of the Sexes. So,
why is it called Battle of the Sexes when female voters win?
Because it's not.
Why do y'all always y'all delusional?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Y'all always win.
Let me tell you something. The guys is so ill that we only need 3.
It's called a championship.
It can't be the championship. Y'all ain't making it to the final.
Hold on, bro. I got a question for all the ladies on the platform. So you mean to tell me we don't win nothing?
Hell no.
Every show we don't win nothing?
No.
No, y'all capping.
Nah.
Ain't no y'all capping.
All y'all capping.
Listen, y'all can't win every show.
There is cap in your rap, okay? Y'all capping. Women are.
She can only freestyle because she been around us since she was little.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it.
You're welcome.
But how come y'all wasn't outside?
Alright, so do y'all think in a relationship there should be a shared bank account, or it should be separate bank accounts, or it should be
Separate.
a little bit of both?
Bro,
A little bit
you
of
know
both.
you're cheap ass.
Yeah, a little bit of
Whatever.
No, I'm just secretive. That's it. I don't need to know what's in yours, and you don't need to know what's in
Let me
mine.
say, hold
But that's
on.
why you have 3 accounts.
Let me find my share card.
Y'all can share accounts and y'all have your own
I'm
account.
not sharing nothing.
But you wanted to see the woman's statement.
I don't. First of all, let's get this straight. I never been in a
But you
relationship
say-
to where I had to figure out or ask for the female statement. I don't care. You do you, and I'ma do me. That's how that go. I don't want to know nothing that you bring. I don't want to know nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm just saying.
Alright. So let's start on that side of the room. Ange?
If we married, it'd be me and myself and I.
If we marry, I thought you were gonna say something different than we married.
But you can't be married and be you, yourself, and you.
Myself and I.
You
I would
can't.
have mine, he would have his.
That's not a complete marriage.
That ain't gonna work.
That's not a complete marriage. That's supposed to have
That's how
everything
his account-
combined.
his
You just
account.
said you wouldn't do that.
I'm not married.
Listen, his account, my account, and we don't have another account.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
Now you changing it.
No, I'm not changing it.
so how do you determine how much of your income goes in the joint account?
We ain't doing that.
Nah,
That's what they start hiding.
you gotta set a goal.
Because there got to be some type of income that
right.
from your side that goes into the share account. Otherwise, it's my account, your account, and my other account that you could dip into.
Right. So that means you just having your kid and eat it too.
Exactly. I might as well just make you a card. Talk to me, Choice.
Yeah,
I'm gonna crack you across the head.
I'm just saying.
The next stupid thing, I'm gonna crack you across.
You would have said that.
So it's you gotta have goals. If you got the same goals, then yes, you should have a shared account. That way y'all can achieve the same thing.
But do you think it should just be one share account and no personals, or you think it should be
Well,
three accounts?
we came into the relationship with my account and your account, so we should just continue with that. So and build a shared account.
All right. So how much of her income goes into the share account,
It should
and
be
how
like-
much of your
It
income?
should be like 80-20.
So how much?
That was cute.
See, nah. If we
You're gonna agree with me.
if we sharing a goal, so I say we should be able to try to save at least 75% of income.
So your combined income or your income alone? So let's say I'm making 100,000 a year and she making 200,000 a year. So should I put 50,000 in there and she should put 100,000 in there, or we should put the same amount of number?
It should be
The same amount of numbers.
50-50 as
I
far as
wanna-
percentage or as far as number?
I want to hit on what you're saying right now, which I was waiting to see if anybody else want to hit on that.
So what you said, if you
So
got
if she's making more than me, and should I put half of my check in there and she put half of her check, or should she put the same amount of money as me?
if y'all could afford to put half, yes, put half.
Again, but what half? Half of her check or what I'm bringing, or half of mine? 'Cause
Half
if-
for both of y'all.
So,
Y'all put the same amount in.
okay, same amount, that's what y'all saying. Okay, so you believe in the same thing? Joint account, and all of y'all believe 3 accounts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a question though. Like, how long?
I can't.
How long you planning the marriage
No,
to last?
how long y'all in a relationship like for joint?
Of course.
Are you planning on keeping her?
It's a possibility.
Then it's a possibility you've been together for a while.
Right.
So I mean, we have to have joint.
You ain't gotta do nothing except be black and keep on breathing.
I mean, at some point, I'm cool with the joint.
All right. So
I'm cool with the joint. Like,
So let's say, all
we
right.
have to have
So
an understanding.
everybody says 3 accounts.
No, that's it.
Okay, what do you think?
No.
Tanya.
What do you think?
No,
She didn't even
What do
say
you-
that
what do you
yet.
think?
She say there's gonna be some enforcement type shit.
I'm not doing it. I don't care.
You're not doing what?
I had a bad experience. I'm not doing it.
Right.
So you want your own account?
I'm always at my own account.
I think I've run with Tanya on enforcement.
I think you should be responsible enough to save money
Right.
on your own, and then we got something to do. We could come together.
So that's a hidden account. That's a hidden
So
account.
that's all right. So
responsible.
that's another account on the table.
I don't have to have an
No,
account.
but see, her account is
That's
hidden.
what I'm. If you come together again, that
Okay,
is
but
another.
but if it's another account together, he don't have access to
It's
that.
hidden. That's a hidden account.
He don't have access to it. So if he
Again.
gets an attitude or some shit like that, he can't just go and take what he wants. out of
Again,
that
that's called a hidden
I
account.
have a piggy bank, or I got shit under my mattress or in my closet.
That's
that
not
I-
hidden. He don't know about it.
I know about
I
it.
know, but let me
Just for
just.
one.
We
just one
together
time.
now, Tony. I know where all your money's hidden.
That's a fact. We going to
Yeah, we coming to your house. Today, Tanya's house.
You know, you just can't trust that.
Right.
I don't fuck you married,
Right.
excuse my language.
Uh-huh.
Get the babies in
I
here.
said,
Cause,
fuck.
cause
At that point.
see, my biggest thing is
I got you.
you walking
You
into
can't,
it.
you can't even trust family members.
That's
You
right.
can't trust the dude.
But
But
I'm
then-
saying, so at
but
what
then-
point
but
in
We
your
ain't battling the sexes
relationship?
today.
But then you trusting him enough to marry him, but you don't
Forget
trust him
marrying
enough
him,
to
but can we
have
go
a,
back?
a bank
You
account.
trust
Hold up, you can do
enough to-
dirtbag shit in marriage though.
You trust him enough to allow him
Right.
to lay down with you
Right, but you don't
and
trust
be
him.
inside you, but you don't trust him enough.
People change. For $1, people
Right.
You
change.
can't take this.
Yes.
I'm with me everywhere where I'm going.
Well,
Had this, cause this shit
can't
is
take
universal.
I mean,
down
but
on
you
you,
know
take
what?
it.
But you know what? He can't take
I
it.
can give it to you, but you ain't taking it.
Yeah,
Listen, he can't take it, but you know what? He could damage it.
No, he's not doing it.
Yeah,
How you gonna damage you?
Because if he cheating on you, right, and he brings something home and give you something, you might fuck your whole shit up.
We didn't
I'm
give
gonna fuck
her
his
the.
whole shit up.
Again,
of all-
but my
all the way
point,
down.
my point being, you can't say I trust him enough.
This topic.
You can't say I trust him enough to sleep with him, but I don't trust him
Yeah.
enough to share a bank account. It
I
just don't
understand
sound.
where you're coming from, but I don't give a damn. He's
First
not
of all,
saying
look who you
God
talking
damn.
to.
Because then,
You talking to the general and the enforcer. Like they not going for none of that.
because, so you're saying that, in other words, your box has a value. That's pretty much what you're saying. Your box has a value.
What you think?
Like a monetary value, though. That's what you're saying.
No.
yes, y'all did.
Look at the time.
What she's
That's
saying
exactly what
is,
you're saying.
You can't take that. You can't take that.
Talk
That's
this shit,
attached
bro.
to her. It's hers. That's it. God gave it to her. That's about
I'm
that.
just being, okay, I'm not even gonna say this because you gonna throw it and spin it and do this shit. 'Cause I was just gonna say,
She's
I'm
talking
gonna be
about the
careful with.
experience of life that she's been.
I just been through, I've
She's been through that.
I've been
She's
through a lot.
been through that. She's gonna have her guards up.
My guard
She's
is up when it
human.
comes.
So is it wrong for a guy? Hold on. Is it wrong for a guy to have his guards up?
She's lying.
That's who y'all put
She
me
has
in
both
for,
of
right? When you talk about something that you went through it, then you can talk your shit. If you never been through it, don't talk your shit.
Okay, I got a question.
I'm not.
I was trying to act like
I didn't been through that, so I'm gonna show you.
Is that vice versa for a man?
You always gotta do that.
Okay.
Why? Because y'all single us out all the time.
No,
the
of course
same thing.
it's the same exact shit.
All right. So back to the. All right. Back to the other.
There's no value on my box. If I give you my box, it's because I choose to.
That's right.
All right.
And I don't choose to give it to any and everybody. And when I choose to give it to you, be
But when
thankful.
men say that we lying,
Okay.
Cause y'all give y'all, what y'all wanna call it? Frank, whatever. Y'all get that shit away. It's free. Shit.
Not every guy do that though. Not every guy is like that.
Let him take it.
All right, so back to the other scenario.
I just wanted to say one thing. But did you have something you want to say? I think Tina has something. Go right ahead.
Leave me alone.
What the fuck happened?
Message. Tina said message.
In regards up to the shared bank account, right? And the question was asked, how much? So
That's where I was
this
going.
is really key. You guys have to have this all figured out first. Because if my income is more than his or his income is more than mine, you can't expect me to produce the money that you produce. So
Exactly.
we need to discuss our monthly expenses, right? Or how we pay these bills. You make $100K, so I'm gonna pay all the utilities, rent, this and the third. And okay, you don't make that much, so you'll buy the food, put the gas in the cars, you will take care of this. Once you have now broke down what your expenses are, now we can discuss, because now you know what I have left over. You can't tell me you gotta put $3,000 in this account every month. I don't even have $3,000 left once I done paid my portion of the bills. So that's very key on when talking about how much money to put into this joint account. You guys have to realize that you're not the same place financially and come to agreement.
I got a question, but how many females is understandable with that? Like if a man would come to you like that, with that type of situation?
I can't explain that to you, love, how many females.
I'm just saying, like, you speaking for females, I'm just
No,
asking.
I'm speaking for self and my point of view, and my
Somebody at this
perspective.
table is speaking for females.
Well, I'm speaking for Shanice right now.
Okay.
I can't tell you what these queens do in their household and how they run their relationship, so I don't know.
I said
Okay,
no.
so question, if you was in a situation like that, can you speak on that?
Yeah.
She just
First
did.
of all, if I'm in a relationship, my spouse and I should be able to talk about anything. He should be able to come to me and say, hey, yo, your money's low, it's short, okay? This is what you're gonna do with your expenses, and we're gonna agree. He's gonna say, but I have to agree to that.
That's understandable for y'all, but for most people,
But that's the problem in
you can't see-
relationships.
Right.
Relationships is past us fucking and just having a good time. It's now when we get past that,
I agree.
and we're talking about building together, colliding families,
So you need to have
living together.
communication
We need
with
to
each
start
other.
talking about the real things now, like, okay, finance, what we talked about earlier, right? Money, communication, and the other third thing. Well,
Oh, you wasn't talking about that. Oh, my bad.
right, I was kind
It
of,
plays
but
a
these
part,
are the
though.
things
It
that
plays
you
a
need to
part.
talk about in relationships. Yeah, relationships look cute, they look cute together, but the nitty gritty of it, the makeup, what I like to call it, you got to get behind those scenes. So that's why I was hoping somebody would hit on that, because that's the point. You ain't gonna tell me, every month put $4,000 in this account. Bruh, I ain't got $4,000.
Which was my point
I'ma
exactly.
put
It's
something.
like,
I'ma put
which is why I'm
something.
like, do you want to put a percentage of your salary? Because if you say 50, let's say you say 60% of both of our salary goes in there, and then we'll pay the bills with that. That means 40% stays with you, 40% stays with me. Now, if you feel like your personal bank account ain't big enough, that just means you got to step your game up and get a better job. But we got to cover these bills. So yes, my 60% is bigger than yours, and I'm putting more into this account, but then again, I make more than you, and we are in it together, and we're one. So we're supposed to put down what we have and make sure this household goes.
That's right.
Yeah, once
If you
the
can
house
afford
is taken
to.
care of, I feel like once home, and I mean that's everything bill-wise that relates to home is taken care of, we can now allocate different funds to whatever we need to allocate those funds for.
I agree.
Savings, vacations,
Wedding, baby shower, whatever.
all that.
Just jump straight to
That's what I love you.
I mean, but that's what that would be. If we were getting married, we'd agree to pay, go half on our wedding, then yes, that's
I
what
don't know, that's what
that.
your pops is here for.
What?
My daddy.
Don't worry about it, you good, you good, that's
My
you good.
daddy gonna be like, I guess y'all getting married to go to school.
Listen,
What about both of your parents are that?
My daddy.
Oh, you don't got no family?
God damn, why you gotta be so negative?
Then y'all be
Jesus.
safe.
I'm saying, you just vouch on one parent not being here, you might as well vouch on two.
Listen, this is just a general rule that the woman's
Right.
father pays for the wedding or whatever. That doesn't mean it's set in
I
stone.
like how men like to point out general rules. Oh, it's the father should pay for the wedding of the wife. The wife's father should pay for the wedding. How come y'all don't stick to other general, like opening doors for ladies, paying the bill? What happened to these general rules?
You're talking to someone who got 2 daughters. I don't want to pay for no goddamn wedding, but it is what it is.
But no,
I
you
get
want
it.
that
Females is not supposed to have.
other
Females are not supposed to have that.
Listen, okay, so if you want to talk those general rules, then how about freaking treat your man like a king? Like, if you're...
Period.
I just said that. I just said that.
I treat my man like a king when I have one.
You can't beat him up. You can't beat him up, General. You can't beat him up.
I didn't say I beat him, I said I treat him like a king.
That's not a cardinal
eat this
rule.
hamburger,
First of all,
nigga.
I didn't say I
That's
treat
not one
him
of the
like a
cardinal
peasant.
rules.
You gonna eat this hamburger, nigga.
No.
Men are supposed to open doors.